Hey, this is Menfa Plays Fake, and welcome back to episode 34. So right here I'm at Farmland. You may notice that in front of me, directly in front of me, there should be a building there that was made episode somewhere around 26, I believe, somewhere around where I killed the dragon and the wither boss and stuff, and it has since been ripped down. And that was Tav's underground crop farm. It actually still exists underground. I just removed the top and covered it up. And I think I see a slime to the right. It looks a bit light green over there. We'll check that out in a second. I ripped that down, and there's another crop farm here, which this is going to get ripped down soon because there's something pretty big behind that wall. So before we go any further, I just want to check my suspicions. Yep, big slime. Here, let me help you split. There you go. Don't worry guys, next version you'll be able to swim. I think Jeb tweeted it not too long ago when the latest snapshot came out. I think that was 14W05A or B. I don't know if B is even out, but I updated to that and all the item frames popped off, so I decided I'm just gonna wait. I mean, there's nothing important for survival in there other than written books that get a bit of an update and a few other minor changes. But anyway, that other thing which you saw over there, I should probably go explain that first before I go do anything else. The fire alarm went off for a second. This thing here is actually an item store which error. What the hell? The fire alarm just went off again. If anyone considers hell as a swear word, I mean, I guess never. I guess not just thinking about that, but if anyone considers it a swear word, then just tell me and I won't say it. But this is a sorting system which Ervol's making for his farm. He's doing a few modifications inside, there's a few holes in the ground. Over here, you can sort of see something over there. I think I need to change my render. I'm feeling lag a lot. Need that computer upgrade. So here is the pumpkin melon farm I was talking to you about. So you just flick a switch, and then they go up, flick it down, it goes down. And there's 11 stems of each type on the sides. Wait, I didn't think I picked that up. And so this is where I'm storing them, so no plans to do anything. I mean, Errol used the melons for instant health potions when he was AFKing at the Skelly farm. I might tell you a story about that sometime soon. Maybe a bit later, I guess, when I'm building in the house. I have not forgotten. Iron reserves are doing just nice. So we have a button on the wall here, which I'll get to later. Let's continue down. And boom, we have a lot of crop fields. I didn't have any planks on me, so I couldn't make trap chests, and I should eat more num nums. Haven't fixed the typo with an anvil yet. Gotta do that sometime, maybe in the next part. So it's all grown, ready for the first actual run. I haven't let it run with actual crops in it. I only did a dry run. If you go full on cropland, then you trample it. So I got this second. Just as I say trampling crops, I've got a really bad jinx here, and I'm not talking about the ice psychic. I've got a really bad jinx with saying things and then they happen. It's always the bad things though. Anyway, we'll have to compensate. Got feather falling on. We'll have to compensate for that. Imagine there's one more wheat in the system. So this is the button that will turn it on. Yeah, for a second I thought it wasn't going to fire, but I guess there was a bit of delay that I wasn't expecting. And you can hear the water flowing, I believe. So let's go view it from here. Oh, we didn't get to watch it fly, but oh well. So this is the first harvest of this farm. It's going to be manually planted, obviously. I mean, villagers, they'll be able to plant stuff in the snapshots. the 05 snapshots. I'm still in the 04B, and I will be until a later date. Also, the witch farm is kind of broken. I don't understand why it is doing this, but I don't have any blocks on me other than the crafting table. Let me just rip up a bit of floor so I can show you. Okay, so these two blocks will represent, well, these three blocks will represent the moving floor and the big pushers. So this is the moving floor, and this is one of those big bulky things right there, which has all the pushing stuff in it, and this is one on the other side. So the way it works is this one fires first, then this one, then this one, then this one, until the mob on here falls off. The way it's currently working is this one fires, this one, this one, this one, and it keeps, this one will never go off again until the tripwire is deactivated. And I figured out what, well, I've sort of figured out what the problem is. The problem is that the redstone signal isn't getting to the pistons the second and infinite times, only the first time for some reason. No idea why this is happening, and it really makes no sense to me. I'm presuming it's a snapshot bug because it wasn't happening in the 02s, but it was working fine in them. However, I was getting a different kind of bug in the 02s with unloaded chunks, I believe. So let's go view the harvest. So, decent, 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 decent. No, not decent. I spoke too soon. Oh, well, I actually had one more wheat in my inventory, I just realised, so we do get to see what the full harvest is. So, we have quite a fair bit. Also, these iron pants are for when my current ones rate their fire resistance 4, and I don't want fire resistance, and I got to get a protection free book. That's not a bad harvest. That's better than what Tav's farm could do. That one over there, I think that one did. What was it? Maybe a stack and a half, I believe. So yeah, this is a much much better improvement. So I will go get the hoe from over there and fix that land, and see you in a day's time for me. I have no time to record any more right now. See you in a second. I lied. I have a bit more time. I was going to go turn these into protection 4 by getting a protection free book from Larry Librarian, and jeez, I have no idea. He's been down there for pretty much since Aerofall put him back down there in 1.6. He's been down there for a long time, and he has not died, even with the 1.7 or no, the 1.6 upgrade there. He has not died, and I have no idea how he died. I think he was still alive when Tab was last on, so it couldn't have been his griefing. So yeah, I think we'll put a sign here. I always get this word wrong. I think I got it right that time. Librarian. I'll retype this if I spell it wrong. Yes, just fits. So long, Larry. I had plans for him. I had plans. Oh well. Anyway, you may notice that community chest building, has been ripped down to its foundations, and now the portal has been relocated here. The one over there is gone. There's only one chest, which is Aerofall stuff. Get rid of it. This is from when the old Nether, because I'd go delete it at one point because it became like no matter where in the Nether. Well, no. How did it work? Pretty much around any portal, I would crash, so I had to remake the Nether, and so therefore Some of the quartz is kind of illegitimate, same with glowstone and netherrack, but we can't really do much about it, unfortunately. And when this goes server, that problem will be fixed. It's the same one which is happening now with that Nether Fortress. And this was the stuff from the Nether Fortress which we were working on back in episode 13 or something. Also over here, there's a few new villages I got between this episode and last. I really wish you died. You should have died. You should have saved your life for Larry. You should have broken out of there and go jump in front of a zombie and take him down. Take him down the chute. That's what you should have done. You selfish priest. He's technically a cleric, but oh well. This was supposed to be a villager booth. Temporary one. So we go into here, and I have traded with them a bit, so therefore they've multiplied. The priests, well, clerics, and the farmer, well, Fletcher, aren't that useful. I mean, they got flesh trade, and the other one has like 6 trades or something. But let's look at the librarians. So both of them had paper trades in 1.7, 1.8. They gain new trades, so you got lure 1. Then that, then that, then that. This is a 1.8 trade because normally we give 1 rune book for an emerald. What? Okay. This is the other one, Blast Protection 3. And it goes on. And then we've got Luck of the Sea one, which I haven't gone past that. Now, where is the other villager? Come back here. Come back. Okay. So where are we? I'm breaking free. Stop pushing it. They're pushing each other, that's why I'm breaking connection. So, and now have an unbreaking free book trade. And this will not get lost unless the villager dies, because, how can I say this? Oh yeah, in 1.8, villager book trades, enchanting trades, do not get, improved. Like, this emerald count would normally go down in older versions, but it won't anymore for book trades. So that is very nice, and I've got this book forever. And also, we have a Fortune 2 book, so that's very good for people like Bentley who only have a Silk Touch pick and might want to get Fortune, so they don't need to buy 2 books. Oh, there's one more thing. One more thing I forgot to show you. You may have seen it already, but there's actually one thing out of that Fortune trade. And where is it? Now we have to go cipher through it all again. I think this is the same guy. Yep, same guy. He sells name tags. I vaguely remember hearing it once before, before seeing it myself. But let's go buy it and see what appears next. I can't think of any elevated music, unfortunately. Sorry, guys and girls, if there's any watching. So nothing after that. And I'm sure that librarians have more, like maybe a second paper trade or a gold trade. I don't know. I think that would work because, like Farmer Fred. Well, no, Farmer Fred isn't a good example, is he? I had a villager somewhere who. Oh yes, it was the Barry Blacksmith. He has 2 iron axe trades, and in fact 2 iron sword trades. One is 9 emeralds, and then you get one. The other is 10 emeralds, and then you get like a unbreaking 2 sword. So 1 emerald for an unbreaking 2 on a sword. Iffy. Anyway, now for real. I will see you the next day. Bye. What? What? Why is this crop farm half spruce and half oak? I replaced this to all oak. You saw that. And the sign. The sign's gone. What? It's only been a few seconds. Well, in reality, it's actually been a week. And the reason for this is, you may notice something with my coordinates. Well, first of all, I'm in 14W06B. But look at the, which one is it? I've got to get used to these coordinates. Does it? Wait, does it actually not tell me? Huh, I thought it would. Maybe I'm missing it, but anyway, what happened here was this is actually a chunk border. So this is one chunk, and this is another chunk, and then there's another chunk border here, here, and here, and chunks are 16 by 16. I think the other chunk border is here and here. That's one of them. What happened? I was coming out through the portal, came this way, and found this chunk was gone. Like, it was just not there. The crop farm was split in half. The house, the only thing that remained of this house was this wall right here, because this is in a separate chunk to this one. And it turns out the game decided for some reason to delete this chunk here, which is where all of this is in. And wait, it must have been maybe deleted 2 chunks. Oh no, my bad. Yeah, it decided to delete the chunk, and when I came back it reloaded it, except this is all 1.5 terrain. However, it decided to reload this chunk as 1.8 terrain. So in 1.8 this would actually be an ocean, so I had an ocean within spawn village. And as you can see by the coordinates now, it says plains, so that's been fixed. I'm surprised that that actually fixed. What I did, I have a few backups. I got 2 others aside from the main backup, and one is from before when Tavis griefed, and one is the moment after I found out he griefed. So I went and accessed the one after Tav griefed and copied this chunk back into its place. And at the time, this crop farm was all spruce, and I had to put the sign on here. And also Larry was alive when after Tav last logged in, so Tav did not kill him. That's one good thing. Anyway, I was planning on doing stuff on the house, but I'm gonna reserve that for next episode. We've only got like a few minutes left now, so I'll just show you what's never been ended off. So in the Nether we have a proper entrance for the small portal. There's no roof yet. I actually moved this portal because you remember that portal used to be aligned with this. Yeah, there's a hyper. Wait, is it hyper? Yeah, hypo's the slow one. Yeah, that's a hyper pigman. He's just running around really fast for some weird reason. Anyway, there used to be a portal like right on the side of it. Oh, that's another. That's weird. And I decided to move it when I moved the portal in. That is really freaky. I'm scared now. So I moved the portal over there when I moved it in the overworld, and nothing much over here except I've changed Bentley's path. Now it continues off here. However, I haven't actually moved his portal. It needs to go down a few blocks. I've just done this for the time being because he hates the one wide path, and I think it's was one wide at certain points. But also, this track. Oh, I thought this cart wasn't here. You better not come. No, I'm going to break this sword. I don't want to risk it. The reason why I don't normally break it with a sword is because it actually takes durability off the sword. But this rail track is now complete. Oh yeah, the reason I was actually going to go check out that went over towards Larry's old house was I was going to get more nom noms, and I forgot it because I got distracted. Anyway, as you can see, the track slows up towards the top, but it's still enough to get me over. And obviously down here there's no problem. So now I don't have to walk that distance, even though it is short compared to the overworld. It's still annoying to walk around in a C shape. So that'll do for this episode. In the next episode, we'll be working entirely on my base. No excuses this time, even though I've done some more work at Farmland in the past week. I will save that for next episode. No, the episode after, which I think is 35, is going to be the one after the house. I think. I could be wrong, it could be 36. Anyway, it's been too long, so I'll see you next time.